Kate. I am the DM.
My name's Alice. I'm I don't know. I don't know who I am apparently. I played Tam, who's a half-orc bard.
My name's Jess, and I play Nora, the wizard.
And I'm Jules, and I'm playing Ren, the Elven Ranger.
I'm Maddie, and I'm playing Val, the Tiefling Druid.
And I'm Miller, and I play Augie, the Paladin. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay. I'm frozen. Okay.
Oh.
Wi-Fi. It's... Okay, I'm good now.
All right.
So, do we have any announcements before we get started? Oh, hey guys. So today is November 5th. Tomorrow is November 6th, which means that it is midterm elections for most of the United States. So if you haven't voted yet, if you haven't sent in your absentee ballot, you should vote if you are able to. And if you are unable to reach your voting site, think about not voting due to transportation issues, you can Uber and Lyft, I believe, in many locations are providing free transportation to voting places all day. So check your location, see if that's happening, and go vote. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demone.
And also,
I'm also in the middle just posting links. I'm sorry.
Great. Cool. The second of the character playlists is up, and it's my one.
Woo!
On the D20 Tumblr page in about 2 seconds. So yeah. For it.
I encounter with Mickey, who is called Lunatic on Tumblr, if you want to check them out. And they are a fan of the show, and we just met completely randomly at my work, which is just crazy. The universe is mad. But thank you for coming and saying hello, and it was so nice. And we got coffee, and it was the cutest thing. But yeah, no. So if anyone else sees any of us in the street, say hi. We won't bite.
I mean, Jess is like 3 feet tall, so like you might have to be keeping your eyes a bit low.
Jess is literally that tiny, can confirm.
Oh yeah. So me and Alice also met up last week at Comic Con London, which was cool. We have no photographic evidence of this encounter because we're both idiots, but we had a great time. Oh yeah.
The links have been posted as well.
Yay! And see if Jess's dice curse will be lifted ever.
I now have a D20 blessed by Taliesin Jaffe himself, so I'm saving that for a special occasion.
Okay. Any other things that people want to say?
Nope.
Okay. So we can get started if I can remember what happened last time.
Giraffes. That's
we've
all.
Giraffes.
That's it, giraffes.
Oh, I remember that.
Got.
So the gang decided to go, well, for the past couple of sessions recently, Ren happened to fall into a bit of misfortune, was cursed by allegedly cursed by an old woman, but was awoken, and there was a bit of trying to find Tony the tiger, and who's a Rakshasa, and then we talked to Mimi for a little bit. We finally met Mimi on the stream. I think that was the first time on stream.
Yeah.
Met Mimi. And what else? And all that stuff happened, and then we decided in the morning that we were going to go on a quest to find some animal traffickers, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that sounds right. And so we decided that we needed to go get some supplies for that mission. So Yeah, so then we went to go get some horses and bought some mini giraffes. That are
Yeah, we did.
one of them named
Oh boy, we did.
Completely on purpose, obviously.
And we went to Gnome Depot and we got a cart and we are all set to get rolling. Hopefully high rolling. And
Hey.
yeah, that's about where we left off. So let's pick up, unless any of you have any more business in the town of Valashi. Let's pick up with the start of our mission. So if you all remember, you are heading northward along the river. So can I get someone to roll a survival check? And if you guys remember, like how we do like overland travel, if I could get someone to do the navigator, if I could do it, have like a navigation, which is just survive. This is all survival based, but navigation, someone to be on the lookout for like guarding, general perception, and someone to look out for like food. Oh, actually, and can I have someone do an animal handling check, and just to see if you can control the animal?
Yes, Alice, go.
Okay.
I'll roll a perception.
10 handling.
That was 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to roll the survival
Yeah.
one as well? Okay. I'm proficient in survival.
I got 16 for perception. Oh no, wait. I need to add things. I think it's 18. Where am I?
Okay. 18?
18, yeah.
Jess, don't forget to roll.
Pardon?
You know, your 2 for like the
What?
beginning.
You're completely cutting out there, Alice.
Yeah.
Am I? Okay, forget it. It's fine.
On brand.
Yeah, at least we're on brand, exactly.
For some reason,
I
my
got-
character sheet doesn't have my proficiencies on it, and I cannot remember what they are. So...
Proficient in
Ah.
handling, history, insight, perception, persuasion, and stealth.
Okay. Oh yeah, as a ranger, my presence in the group means that we can't get lost, right? Cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, there we go.
Well, yeah, because we're in a forest, so I'm not sure if they were.
I got 8 on survival, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Woo.
That was with the modifier.
Jules. Just a reminder that since this is favored terrain, you have advantage on, I believe, skill check, like in terms of like
Cool.
being in the forest. There's survival. Is it just survival?
I think it's... I actually don't know.
Yeah.
It's so long.
For real. Okay. So it takes you about an hour, but eventually you find yourself along the bank of the river, and you spend about half a day wandering along the river, just following it in the northward direction, led by Ren. The giraffes, while they are essentially horses, they seem to be relatively new, as if you remember, the seller said that they're more for like show. They're not necessarily to be used for just general carting around. You recall him saying that the beetles are much better for that, but with a little bit of coaxing, you're able to get them to generally be in the direction. Every now and then there's a little bit of stopping and starting again. They're a little bit proud. So yes, eventually you get about halfway, or you spend half the day going through, and eventually you hit a fork in the river. You decide, you hit a fork in the river. One of them going slightly to the left, one of them going to the right. I say river. It's about maybe 5 feet across. It's very thin at this particular place. It's not a particularly large river. It's more of residual from coming up from the coast and like the ocean and things of that sort. So you've got a fork curving to the left and curving to the right. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Well, the quest that we took said 2 days ride toward the river. So we're following the river now? Okay.
Yep.
So what would 2 days ride toward the river mean if we're following the river?
So, did I say toward the river? Basically, all right. So, you all started generically around like right here. You spent half a day getting to the river, and eventually what happens is there's a small fork around here, and you can go either this way or this way, up towards Caraval, or like, what is that, left towards around here.
Okay. Do we actually know like our final destination? Like, is it a town?
To the, like, close to the left, like in the, what is that? Like northwest.
Okay. So maybe we should take the Western Fork.
Yeah.
She says in accent. Maybe we should take the Western Fork. Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything, like, does one look super creepy and, like, dark? Is this like a...
Butterflies milling around it, emanating, like, dark violin music.
Not here.
Oh, right.
Here, it's pretty much just left or right. There's no clear distinction.
Okay. Then, as the ranger in the group, I say we take the left fork.
Go for it.
Okay. So, carefully, you all, seeing as it's only 5 feet across, and right here it's very shallow, so you're able to cut across. You get a little bit of your boots wet as you cross to the other side of the river. You were on the right side, and you're now following the left. So you go to the left side, the left bank, and start traveling that way. As you travel, you see that the river begins to widen and seems to get deeper and more forceful. You see a little bit of white, rapid almost thing as rocks, and it gets wider and wider until it's about 50 feet across. And you continue this for the next several hours, walking. Eventually, you stop and take a moment to rest, refilling your water skins, giving the horses or the giraffes. Peyton, what was the other one?
Oh, I rolled a 10 for animal handling.
Yeah, it was Kate, and was it like Jeffrey?
It was Bernard.
Oh, Bernard.
Thank you. I did not write the other one down because I was a little bit distracted by one of their names. So
we're gonna die.
We'll see. So you let Bernard and Kate rest for a little bit, allowing them to drink. And me actually. Val, you start to get not necessarily a tugging sensation, but you all of a sudden get intuition, and you turn to the left and you see a very large clearing. And inside this clearing you see a very tall tree surrounded by shrub, like small bits of shrubbery. It's not necessarily anything that you've experienced before, and it's not something like magical enough to feel as though you're under something's sway. There's just something strange and almost familiar seeming about this tree, just looking at it. It's a bit, it's taller than the rest, and while you are in a forest, it seems to peek out above everything else. Perhaps just the fact that it is surrounded by clearing and no other trees seem to be around it, or just the fact that it is in the middle of this. But looking at it, it has very dark wood with almost what seems to be like, it's almost dark brown, almost black streaks along the bark. Looks smooth. From this distance, you can't really tell, with very straggly branches leading out. It almost looks like the ideal one for climbing, and it's very wide in terms of being tall. It's not just tall, but it's also wide, expanding about halfway, like it taking up a very large portion, about half of this very large meadow, providing shade for the shrubbery beneath it.
Maddie, you're muted.
Can't hear you, Pete.
Sorry, my brother was talking earlier. Don't talk. Just shush. Am I still like at the front, like at the reins of said giraffes?
You guys have taken a break for a little while.
Oh, so we're just like on the side of the road?
Yeah, you're resting.
Okay. I am gonna go I'm gonna go towards the clearing. I'm not gonna say anything to anybody else. I'm kind of just gonna go towards the clearing.
You're gonna go towards the clearing. Okay.
Do any of us notice this happening?
You have a horrible passive perception.
Are you trying to stealth, Maddie? Val?
She is frozen.
Oh, lovely.
Welcome to D20 Air, everyone.
So how's everyone? So the rest of you are just resting. If you would like to have a conversation or anything while you're.
Am I good?
Oh, she's back.
There you go.
Hey!
All right.
Would you like to stealth? Are you trying not to be noticed?
No, she's not trying to be not to be noticed. She kind of just almost like her mind is kind of wrapped around the idea of like what this tree is.
Okay. Are any of you paying attention to Val?
I think I'm paying attention to the giraffes, honestly.
Perception high enough to notice that she's just wandered off by herself.
You guys have really low passive perception.
Yeah.
We're not a wise party.
No, we're not.
Mine's the best of a bad bunch.
What is it?
12.
Oh
Same.
my god.
No one has a wisdom higher than 12? That is
I have... Yeah, no.
Highest passive perception of 12.
That's comical. That explains so much about everything that's happened so far.
Yeah, my passive perception is 10.
Oh, God.
What's mine?
Mine is
We're all just
1.
Ooh.
1!
No, I'm joking. Like, that's the modifier. It's an 8.
You know,
mine is
if you,
11?
I'll say if you want to notice Val wandering off, you can.
I feel like Ren would.
I feel like Ren, based on the fact that this is your favorite terrain, you are very at home in the forest, you're very alert and perceptive. I'd say Ren, you notice Val wandering towards this mysterious, dark tree in the clearing.
Okay, I'd like to just sort of catch up with her and just say, like, what's up, Val?
Wait, does anybody else hear the banging?
That is my upstairs neighbors have decided that now is the time to renovate their apartment, so I'm very sorry.
Oh, okay. No, I thought something was wrong. For a second, I was like, somebody knocking on someone's door.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. I don't know. I just this tree, it just caught my attention.
Can I look at the tree? Do I see anything about it that stands out as magical or?
No, you know it's a tree.
Is there a door in its side? Any little pixies hanging
Make a
out?
perception check. Make it
Secret door check.
just
Natural 20.
natural 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is
Going
no
down.
door on the tree. Looking at it, it's a tree.
And there's no like pixies in the branches or anything. Like nothing. It doesn't. There's no traps. Like.
No. There's no
Okay.
traps. You got a natural 20. Looking at the roots, you almost seem to see as you approach, it's almost as though the roots are just going a bit deeper, almost as though it's resting. It's just the subtlest little thing. It's just
Sort of sinking a little bit.
just a teeny, not even necessarily sinking. It just seems almost as though it's just
Right.
settling.
Are you seeing this whole thing with the roots? It's barely perceptible, but it's not behaving like an ordinary tree. Just look at it. Can you see?
Can I see?
Can she see now that I pointed it out to her?
Sure. Well, looking at it now, it is completely like immobilized. Like it's a tree. Like it was just, you just saw like, just because you rolled the natural 20, you saw like a teeny little shift. It's honestly, now that you think about it, it could have been nothing. Like it could have just, it almost was like there was a wind gust and it just moved and like settled back. Like,
I've spent a lot of time around trees, and there's something odd about this one.
Actual tree Dr. Ren.
Do you have like any sort of ability or spell that allows you to commune with nature, for example? Just so you know, speech of beast and leaf, one of those. No?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, I do not.
No.
Why do you feel drawn to it? I don't know. It kind of just caught my eye.
How far away are you guys from this tree? I'm just curious.
I feel like we probably just entered the clearing.
Okay.
Yeah, like we're a
Not like
away. We didn't just mosey up to the tree and are like.
Fair enough.
Weirder things have happened.
Yeah.
True. Should we get closer?
I feel that if we do, perhaps we should be a little bit subtle about it. No need to, I don't know, if it's a sentient tree, which is the vibe I'm getting. Lord of the Rings.
Please let it be an end. Oh my god.
Should we try to be stealthy? Or perhaps alert the other members of a party so that if we get, for example, just sucked into the roots, they know where we are?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So I just sort of turn around and be like, oi, you lot. Why did I go like
Oi.
what's
Wow.
the harsh version of you lot?
Just
Oi.
Oi, lads.
That's definitely not.
Oi,
Big
lads.
tree, isn't it?
Oi. Plebs.
Over here for a second.
Are you seeing this tree? Val and I have noticed it's a little bit odd and we'd like to maybe investigate it.
You want to investigate a tree?
Yes. Have you met me?
Yeah. Well, you have fun. I'm just gonna go back to like reading a book or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sure. Ren is just like a fucking puppy. Like, he hasn't been outside for a really long time. He's just like climbing fucking trees. He wants to find some fairies.
Children.
Okay. Anyone else want to join us, or
Tam's like trying to feed Kate some like rations, and it's like, you guys, I'll see you later. I'm busy.
what about you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know a lot about trees.
Perhaps
I
they
don't
can
think
stand
I'd-
watch at the end of like the edge of the clearing. Just make
Sure.
sure any alarming happens.
Yeah.
I'm hating
I
this
can do that.
banging. I want to.
Alice, Kate, due to the fact
Yeah?
that she ate lunch earlier, is kind of a little bit begrudging because it's only 6:10 in the afternoon, so she's a little.
6:10 in the afternoon.
Oh. 6:10 in the afternoon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, not for
Okay.
you guys.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Cool. I thought 6:10 was like
Just
the
like
evening.
7:15 in the
Hasn't
afternoon.
this happened before?
This has happened before.
Kate also said.
It was the clock. It was like,
I say 6:30 and beyond is evening. That's just my thing. I don't. I'm putting it down. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. So
What
it's
is
not
your,
you.
no. We're gonna. What is your definition of evening versus afternoon? I want to.
Afternoon
a
is like
poll in the
from
chat.
5. Afternoon finishes at like 5:30.
4:30.
5:30. Okay. I'm gonna write this down because I keep getting sassed.
Hold on, I'm just gonna like bang on the ceiling.
Ooh, look at this pants.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so tree clearing. What's up?
So
So
I'm lookout in the
Absolutely. Oh
clearing.
wait, I heard that. Now there's drywall in my water.
should we then approach if we have Augie as a backup?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to approach cautiously.
Stealthily, one might say.
I just want to say, someone in the chat said 6:30 onwards. I am justified. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're valid.
Thank you, pro fanboy meme. Thank you.
I also
Sure.
So you're approaching the tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cautiously,
Okay.
quietly.
Okay.
I'm
But
just
you're
looking
stealthing?
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
stealthing.
Roll a stealth check for me, please.
Natural 20 plus 7.
Oh my god. So
Holy shit.
Ren just says, okay, we're going to stealth. And you blink, and Ren is just.
Okay.
What is stealth proficiency under?
Dexterity.
Dexterity?
You're not proficient in stealth.
Oh, I'm not.
Nope.
Oh, so then just 17.
Still pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
He's not too shabby.
Okay.
Would I have to stealth even if I'm just like in the clearing? Look out. Back up.
So,
Would I?
What?
If I'm just like in the clearing, backup/lookout, do I have to do anything?
No, you're just
Okay.
standing there. You're keeping a watchful eye,
Okay.
guarding.
This is gonna be just a normal fucking tree.
So, as you guys approach the tree, there's nothing really happening. You guys very stealthily, very quietly manage to creep up. There's you very carefully evade there's about 8 shrubs that are surrounding it in a circle, and you're just able to gingerly step over, and reach the base of the tree. Are you doing anything once you're there?
Hello.
You wait a beat. No response.
I put a hand on the tree.
Okay.
Just
Okay. You wait a beat. You feel very carefully to see if you can feel any kind of heartbeat, any kind of sort of thing, or like, what are you doing with your hand on the tree?
just I don't know, like feeling it out, seeing if it's, I don't know, warm or like anything.
Okay. You feel it. The bark is surprisingly like smooth, although a bit jagged. It looks as though there was some sort of fire or something that caused it almost has like this ashy kind of imprint on it that looks as though it has dealt with some burning before, but looking at it, seems to be a tree.
Okay.
Like stood like arms next to Pam, watching like.
I don't know what they're doing. It's just a tree, right?
In the background, you hear a woodpecker start to peck at some wood, kind of causing a little bit of distraction.
I would like to use primeval awareness,
Okay.
just to sense if there are any
Any?
aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead in the area. I don't know do I have to specify which one I'm looking for?
No, I think it just gives you a general. I think we decided last time that it just gives you a general feeling. You
Within 1 mile, or within 6 miles if I'm in my favorite terrain. But I'd almost rather it be within 1 mile.
You're in your favorite terrain. Okay. It's very faint, but almost all around you, you just feel this. It's so subtle. It's very, very faint, but you feel a slight humming energy of fae. It's possible, looking around, you recognize that the possibility of it being like some sort of fairy ring. You also know that your friends have told you they went to the Feywild recently. You could get some energy, residual energy from them. Yeah.
Val, I'm sort of sensing something fae, not just from this tree, but this area.
Like across 6 miles. Like,
yeah,
this, like, expanse.
perhaps this entire forest.
What should we do?
I don't know.
Can Val go up and just touch the tree?
Mm-hmm. You go up, you touch it. You, again, very similarly, you both are the most nature-based people, so you kind of feel a little bit as though it was in pain many years ago, perhaps from like a fire or burning, but has since healed over. There's a small kind of scar-looking thing. And Yeah, it's a tree. If you ever saw one before, it's a tree.
You said it was taller than the other trees in the area.
It could be taller. You don't know if it's generally taller or if it's just because it's in an expansive meadow. If it's just taller based on that.
Tammy yells out from across the clearing. I think it's just a tree.
Yeah, Augie's gonna be like, "Am I really needed? Can I go with the giraffes?"
Perhaps. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's something. What do you think, Val? Should we give up? Or, I mean, my soul is telling me to climb it, but...
I don't think I'm proficient in climbing, am I? I am not.
That's athletics. Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
You like
Acrobatic.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm not proficient, but I have my dex.
I really want to climb the tree out of character.
In character, I would like to climb the tree.
I'm also going to want to climb the tree.
Are we both climbing the tree? I feel like one of us should stay on the ground.
Oh my god.
I will stay on the ground. You can climb the tree.
I mean, I'm on the ground. You guys can go.
Climb the tree and start walking over.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the ground.
Climb the tree?
I'm going to climb the tree.
I get a little closer just because I want to watch this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm stood next to Oggy, so now me and Oggy are both watching, like,
Waiting for this all to just come crumbling down.
Listen, your boy loves trees, okay?
Can I ask, from this distance or anything, can I, like, get any sort of a magical aura from this? No.
No.
Okay.
I mean, make an Arcana check.
10.
You do not get a magical aura from this
Yeah.
general area. So, are you climbing the tree?
Mhm.
Okay. Can you roll a strength saving throw for me, please?
Strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Hello, isn't it?
Oh no. 6.
6. Okay. And can you roll an acrobatics check for me, please?
15.
Okay. So you reach up. It's a very climbable tree. It's very open, very friendly to what seems to be climbing. There's branches low enough. As you go and grab the first one, you get up, standing on the first branch, and all of a sudden you feel a stinging in your back as you violently hit the ground, taking 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. At the same time, Val, you feel around your foot a stinging, and you take 2 points of slashing damage as you look down and see that one of the shrubs has begun to wrap around your foot. And I'd like for you to roll initiative for me, please.
Including me?
Yeah.
You're not prone?
Running
Okay.
across the field towards the tree.
Are we fighting the Whomping Willow right now? Is that what's going on right now?
I get
Right.
my shield and my sword out. Oh my
Okay.
god.
What do I have? Hold on.
Yeah, all of you guys can roll.
Cool.
I'm still with the fucking giraffes.
Hang on. For the bludgeoning damage, is that even with, like, my AC?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What did that look like? Did he literally get to, like, the top branch and then just went bump? Or, like...
Oh, Augie, actually, because you were watching.
So was I.
So is Nora.
You were watching too?
Yeah.
Both of you. What you saw is as Ren reached the first branch, you saw as a branch from around the side hit him square in the chest and sent him flying backwards, slamming onto the ground.
Fighting the Whomping Willow.
Swapping Willow.
It's the Whomping Willow.
Willow.
All right, so I've got, anybody got 1 to 10?
1 to 10?
12.
I got 4.
4.
Yeah. Both of you.
It makes sense, okay? I'm on the fucking ground. I'm very winded.
I got 7.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
have to
We're doing great.
out really quickly. I have to run out really quickly, but I will be right back. I just have to walk my brother downstairs.
That's it.
All right.
You've got a while. You're at the bottom. Okay. Augie, what did you get? You got 12?
12. Yeah.
Okay, Alice, what did you get?
Tam got 20.
Shit.
Nat
Mine's
20?
like,
Tam, like,
Nat 20s? What?
no, oh, sorry, it was unnatural, not natural.
Ah.
It was- yeah.
Still.
Okay, so Tam, you're up first. You all of a sudden you hear a boom, and turn around and see Ren on his back, and
Okay.
that's about it.
So
Is Alice frozen for everyone else?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
good.
Cool.
It's really good timing. I love that.
I haven't seen Jules this whole stream. Jules has just been like the icon this entire
No, I see her. We good.
time.
Oh no.
Seems like a you problem.
Okay. Well, Tam is far enough away that by her turn, she won't reach you guys anyways. So, we're gonna start with the tree, because it's the tree's turn next. So, oh, I forgot to roll for... Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna die.
Don't you fucking dare. If you die from a fucking tree, I will murder you. I will bring you back and then murder you again.
If
I'm
you
gonna
can't
die.
Back, you guys don't have any clerics in your party.
I'm fine away.
So, Alice?
Alice, we can see your
so
chin.
yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I just a chin right now?
We can
Yep.
see the
Okay, on
I'll be
mine,
back.
she's
I'll be back.
you're frozen still, but then there's another square where you aren't frozen.
Love it. Love my life.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
great. It's
Oh my god, what is going on the street?
right. That's
Really
what I'm
great.
seeing
doing
right now.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
What's happening on the stream? Okay. Is that better? Yes.
Amazing.
Can you
Amazing.
hear me?
Yeah.
Please. Okay. Cool. Well, that's fine. How far am I away from the tree?
You're about 50 feet away.
Okay. Can I try? Are the giraffes tied up somewhere?
They're tied to the cart.
Amazing. That's fine. Oh wow, Jess just has gone. I'm going to make my way. Can I use my movement and my action to dash or something? Can I go double my speed? I
Yeah.
don't know how that works.
Yeah. So, your speed is 30 feet. So, would you if you use your dash, you can get up to the tree. But that would be your action. I feel like she's frozen again. I'm gonna.
I can't get. Oh, yeah.
What is happening?
We have 2 frozen Alices on the stream. Yeah. Oh, now just 1.
I just won. Oh, great. Am I back?
We can hear you.
I can
Oh, bye.
hear you.
I got.
Yes, you're back.
Yes. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
But you're just a chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will get to the tree. Action.
Okay. You get up to the tree. Okay. Now it is the tree's turn. So it is going to take another swinging strike at Ren. That is a That's a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh my god.
So it goes to swing, and you just barely manage to roll out of the way. Okay. And now it is the shrub's turn, who are going to take their
The
roll.
shrubs? What?
Yeah, the shrubs. Which
Mm-mm.
also a 15 to hit. What's your AC? 17. Does not hit. So again, you're able to, you feel this stinging, and all of a sudden you just pull your
Is this me?
out of the way and are able to break free.
Is this me?
No, this is Val.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello.
Okay. So now it is Augie's turn. Unless we're frozen.
Miller. Good lord. D20 error.
You're doing such a good job.
Miller. We can't hear you.
Miller's frozen, and so is Jules for me.
Am I frozen?
Mm-hmm. You're
Yeah.
frozen, like, oh, no, you fixed. We're good.
There we go.
Hello? I'm good.
Oh, my
You're frozen for the stream, Jules, with like your finger wagging.
That's so accurate.
Perfect. I love that.
Yeah.
This is good.
Okay.
Oh God, what is he?
Tree.
You're about 30 feet away.
I'm gonna.
So
Oh, okay. So I'm first gonna try and get to the tree.
Okay. Your speed is 30, so you can get right up to the base
Okay.
of the tree.
And then how big are the roots? Though? Are they like really thick?
They're pretty solid roots. Like they're pretty solid.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna use a spell. Why not?
Okay.
Hang on. I don't have my D&D Beyond. I have my paper stuff. I'm going to cast. How far is Ren from me?
About 5 feet away from you.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Ren.
Okay.
And hold up my shield and yell to someone. It just to the group. If anyone needs to get closer, I got my shield up. Just come behind me. Yeah.
Okay.
What does Shield of Faith do?
Shield of Faith. I need to take my small parchment as well to use it. It grants you a +2 bonus for AC.
Hey,
10 minutes.
nice.
Yeah, so that's my
Yeah.
turn.
So that's your reaction. No, shield
it's a-
of faith. That's a bonus action.
So
So
can
you
I use
still
my bonus action? Okay.
It is concentration, by the way.
Okay. Cool.
You
My
just
action.
make spells while you're casting it.
I'm just gonna kick the roots to see if that causes any type of reaction from the tree.
Okay, so you're just going first with kick.
Yeah.
All right. So roll to attack.
Sure. All right. I mean, that's a straight 13.
13
Any modifiers to that?
plus 10 modifier? What?
No, that's it. Any modifiers to that?
Oh, well, I mean, 13 just hits. So go ahead and roll a d4.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh, I think actually because it'd be kicking, it'd be strength. So plus
Okay.
4. So yeah, it definitely hits. So roll
Awesome. I did it. I got a 4.
You got a 4? Okay.
Yeah.
So kick it
Gonna
and
be a strong
kind of
kick.
like you see it almost like retract a little bit. Not necessarily like it did any serious damage, but takes a sting.
Okay.
Okay. So that's your turn, Augie. Nora, you are up.
Yeah, I'm just like pelting my way across this field, and I'm shooting magic missiles as I run at the tree.
Okay, the tree, the shrubs as well, or just a tree?
Just the tree.
Okay, go ahead and roll for attack.
Fuck, man. Fucking fuck. Yeah, it
Sounds great.
doesn't fucking hit. Ugh.
Okay.
Didn't
So-
hit.
I mean, what did you roll? It's a tree.
Rolled 3 and then plus 4, so
7.
Okay, that doesn't hit. So the first one, as you're running, and you cast, and you take a moment and cast it, and it doesn't have any effect. Roll for the second missile.
oh, do I have to?
You get 3 missiles.
Oh, I thought it was rolled to hit and then just got it. Okay. Okay. 18.
18, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's
1d4 plus
Yep.
1.
4.
4
Yeah.
plus, is that including the plus 1, or you rolled a
Yeah.
4? Okay. So second one hits. Go ahead and roll the third one.
19.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll.
3 damage total.
Woo!
8 damage total. All right.
Woo!
Okay, so the first one misses. You kind of, and you roll the second one and the third one, and the second one hits. And as it kind of retracts, it goes in for another swipe, and you manage to knock arm back, protecting Ren. Okay, Ren and Val, you guys are up.
Do we tie? Do we both get 4?
You both got 4.
We're doing great.
Lovely.
Would you like to go, Val? You're the one that hasn't just been pummeled.
All right.
Yeah, sure. I will. Question. You said this tree's got some burn marks on it, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke on it? Or is that like not? Because it says it can be used on a creature. Would this be considered a creature, or would this just be a?
So this is this isn't really a creature. This is this is an awakened tree. So basically it's just a sentient tree.
Okay.
So it's not really a creature per se.
Okay, then if I can't use Hellish,
It uses fire against it attacks you.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like rebuke, like rebuttal.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Then I'm not gonna use Hellish Rebuke. I'm gonna use Can I use Produce Flame?
Okay.
And I would like to hurl the flame at my creature. The creature.
Okay, so make a ranged spell attack.
Which is what?
That's your spell modifier, so that's +2. So just roll to hit.
Okay. Alright, it fell. 13.
13. That just hits. Go ahead and roll 1d8.
1d. Sorry.
That woodpecker's just really going for it.
D8. I got a 1.
Okay.
Nat 1.
So as you turn around, and you produce flavor hit, and you're kind of a little scared, and it just barely singes the side, and just it barely seems to react to it. Okay. Are you moving any?
I'm gonna move away from the shrubbery, just
Okay.
back.
Okay.
That's just I'm just getting out. Basically, I'm just getting out of the line of the shrubbery. That's what I'm trying to do.
Cool. Ren, it is your turn. Can't hear you.
You're muted.
Shit. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Would getting out of prone be an action?
That's half your movement to stand up.
Oh, okay. Then I'll stand up.
Okay.
Which means I'm no longer at a disadvantage for attacks, right?
Yeah.
Do I get Hunter's Mark as a bonus?
That's true. I didn't. Whatever. I believe Hunter's Mark is a bonus action. Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on the tree.
Okay.
And I would like to shoot it with my bow.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Okay. 23.
23. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Which one is the D8? So I get an additional D6 for Hunter's Mark, so that is 11 damage.
11. Okay.
And then can I use the rest of my movement? Is there like anything in the clearing for me to hide behind?
Rock.
Cool.
Around there's shrubbery.
I mean, we've learned that the shrubbery bites, so I'd like to move like out of the circle.
Okay.
I assume I fell within the circle.
15 feet would get you just outside the circle.
Would that put me like right by a shrub though?
Yeah, you'd be.
I'll just stay where I am, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just be here.
Cool. All right. So top of the round, it is now Tam's turn. Tam, you're
Okay.
up against that tree.
Right. I would like to get somewhere where I'm within 15 feet of the tree, but not within 15 feet of an ally. And I'd like to cast.
So what you can do is you can run around, and you should be out of 15 feet. So if you run to the back of the tree.
Yes, that's good. And I'd like to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Cool. Which, I mean, technically, an enemy is pushed 10 feet away from me, but it's a tree, so I don't think it's going to happen. So you have to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Okay. That is a natural 1, so fails.
Okay, cool. So that's 2d8. 8 plus 4. So that is maths 12 thunder damage.
Okay. So it does that, and as it does that, the tree is itself, it's pushed 10 feet away, so all of a sudden,
Oh, shit.
your allies on the other side see as the tree is all of a sudden shoved towards you, as you just see this crackle of electricity and energy as it makes a very, very loud noise.
Am I just like
It's a bit of
fucking buried face first in the tree's roots? Because I was like on the ground. Oh, wait, no, I stood up. I was standing next to the tree.
Yeah, you're standing. So now all of a sudden you see it like push
And I'm just like,
right towards you, and like it almost hits your nose, but not quite. And you're like, woo! Like right there.
Where am I?
Nice.
Yeah.
Where am I?
You are about. You're like right. You're pretty close to Ren. You're about like 10 feet away from Ren.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it is now the tree's turn. And it's going to make an... Never mind, that was a natural 1. So it's going to... Man, what's with that? 2 natural 1s in a row on the same dice. Okay, so it's going to swing its arms at Sam, and just it doesn't take into account the fact that it just shifted back to 10 feet. So as it shifts back, it goes and completely misses you.
I just like duck out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And you feel pretty cool doing it. You're like, yeah.
Matrix style, like full on back bend.
And you
Exactly.
get back, whew, and you're kind of sad now that you ran to that side because none of your allies got to see it. The tree
Oh, shit.
is going to kind of upset that it moved back 10 feet. You guys all see it as it shifts above, and the roots seem to take it, and it almost seems to start crawling back to where it originally was and sink back into the ground.
I hate that.
Yeah, wow. Kind of.
That's a movement of 20 feet. Like, what? All right, and now these shrubs are going to take an attack. Wait, there's nobody. Okay, so first it's going to use its movement. They're going to they're in a circle right now around the tree. What they're going to do is they're going to pick up in a very similar fashion, and they're going to shift so that they are touching, let's see, that'd be close to Val, Ren, and Nora, and Augie. So that's going to make an attack.
Cool.
Right.
Cool.
Nice. So that's a 19
Does not hit.
for Val.
Oh shit, never mind.
A 7
Does
for
it?
Nora, so that's a miss. A 20 for, yeah.
With my
Oh,
And a 19 for Augie.
oh, that.
Oh my god.
My AC is 18.
my AC is fucking 20 right now. You still hit me.
It's okay, guys. They're shrubs. They don't do much.
Okay.
So Val, that is going to be 4 damage as it goes back, and you see one of them kind of wrap around and it wraps around your ankle.
Oh.
That is going to be 2 damage for Ren, and that is going to be 5 damage for Augie.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're pretty weak.
Okay.
So it is now Augie's turn.
For a reaction for that, I want to use my fighting style for protection.
Okay.
And so it gives them a disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do I need to re-roll that?
Yes.
Yeah. Give disadvantage on the attack roll. Okay.
Mhm.
For
Um.
which shrub? Because there's 8 of them, and it's for a creature. So which creature?
Whichever one's closest to me.
Okay. I don't know why I rolled. Oh yeah, I know why I rolled that. So that does not hit. So the one that's closest to you, obviously, you don't take any damage.
Okay. And
So
then
you go, and all of a sudden you see it, and you slam down with the hilt of your shield, and you go and cut it off, and you see it kind of away.
How like the shrubs are just like normal shrubs. Like how many could I hit if I just go with a sword?
I'd say like Legend of Zelda style. You could probably get like 4.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay. Roll the hit. Just roll once.
Okay. That's a 12.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
What's its damage? Just D8.
Longsword. That's a D8 plus 4.
Cool.
And did you add
All
6
right.
to that roll?
No.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because it hits. So.
Okay, so for attack rolls, I had the +6. Cool.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 2 + 4, which is 6.
2 + 4, so 6. So, yeah, you see as these 4 around you, you swing and hit them all at their roots, and they just all kind of, they sit there for a second. You do it really fast, and all of a sudden and all of them just slide off of their roots, like, just onto the ground.
Okay. Yeah, it's my turn.
So now it is Nora's turn.
I'm gonna move directly in front of Ren, and I say, "Don't move, stay behind me." And then I shoot another load of magic missiles.
Okay. So hit.
That is 13.
13 just hits. Okay. Roll for all of them. So 13.
That's a natural 1, so no.
All
And
right.
a natural 20.
And a natural
Oh my god!
Oh
So-
my god.
The duality of me.
So roll. Yeah. So roll for the first one and roll, and then roll for the third one and double your dice.
That's 10 damage total.
Okay.
9 damage total, sorry.
For the first one or
All the rolls. I rolled 2 rolls and then +2.
okay. So 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say, "Get behind me," and you take your hands, move it around, and fire the first missile, and it hits. The second one, you roll and try to go right back again, and it completely misses. And then the third one, you arc it around in a similar fashion, and it makes a curve and hits it right in the side, kind of almost jostling it. It hits right in the scar that you saw this fire thing, and it seems to almost, you hear this sizzling and burning, and you actually see it starts to catch fire.
Okay, does it, because I got a natural 20 on one of them, do I add anything or do anything, or is it just like... Sorry.
So for the first one, what did you roll?
2 + 1.
2 + 1 is 3.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
So you rolled a 4, so that's 8. So 3, so that's 9, so that's 10.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And are you moving? Or, well, you moved in front of Ren.
Yep.
Okay. Ren and Val, it's your turn.
Go for it, Val. Also, you're muted, Val.
Yes. Okay. So I have a shrub wrapped around my ankle, correct?
Yes. Actually, can you make a strength check for strength saving throw?
Ah. Hold on, I just threw my dice onto the ground. I completely went to roll it, threw it on the
All right.
ground.
While she's getting her dice, Ren, what are you doing?
Is the healing poultice that I was given by the NPC whose name I have forgotten, Mimi?
Nice save.
I'm sorry. It's not an insult to you. I just have the worst memory of all time.
But I will.
Is that something that I can use in one turn, or is that like a thing that I would use, like, I don't know, overnight or something? I don't know. A poultice is just like a bag of shit, right?
Yeah. It's not necessarily something that, like, you can just, like, you don't really know. It's kind of more like a good luck charm, in a sense, than, like...
Cool. Okay.
I got a 17, by the way.
17. Okay, so you're not grappled.
Okay, so, like, I don't have a thing around my ankle?
I mean, you do, but, like, you can move free from hindrance. Like, it's not gonna... It's, like wrapped, but, like, very loosely. Like, you can move your foot.
Like, I can just pick my foot up and it'll go away. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pick up my foot and move my foot, and I'm gonna get away from the shrub. Like I'm gonna back up from the shrub, and then I'm gonna try to produce flame again at the Whomping Willow type thingamawicker.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
That's an 18.
18, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, which dice is that? Which dice? Is that 1d8?
Yes, that's 1d8.
Okay, wait. That's a 6.
6? Okay. Awesome. So, yeah, you go and much more confident this time with your produce flame. You turn around and you, almost like a dragon, you kind of take your hand and you blow, and the flame that was started by Nora just seems to ignite even more, beginning to reach the top of the leaves.
Hell yeah.
Which you hear actually something. It basically just sounds like there's a huge gust of wind through the leaves, but there's no sort of there's no wind that you feel. It just makes the sound of just like a tree in a storm. All right, Ren, what are you doing?
In Elvish, can I just say, like, I don't know, like, it's Fae. I'm just gonna say, like, if you stop now, we won't hurt you. I feel bad for the tree!
I'm burning it alive.
Okay.
That's the bonus action, right? I speak for a bonus action.
A persuasion check.
I'm not good at that. Am I? No, I'm not. Oh, 21.
Oh,
I got a 19.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, am I proficient in?
All right. So that's your.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm proficient in persuasion. Shit, 23.
All right.
I don't know why, because I'm an awkward motherfucker, but.
Okay.
Did it?
Okay. Good to know. Are you doing anything for your action, or?
Does it, like. Does it look like it's stopping its advances?
It's not at its round yet, so.
Shit. Can I hold my action for I would like to shoot it if it makes a move to hurt anyone.
Okay.
I'll hold my attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top of the round, Tam, it is now your turn.
Do I see that Ren's really fucked up and not looking great?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like you saw this tree basically like John's like the best I can say is that you saw like this tree come for Ren with a steel chair. Like
It was like an elbow drive.
yeah, like basically this tree did the equivalent of like so
Gnarly. Okay, for my bonus action, I want a healing word, Ren. So that's 1d4 plus spell casting. So that's 3 plus 4 is 7. So you gain 7 hit points.
You are beauty.
You're Grace. I also
You are
have no
Grace.
idea what you said because I don't speak Elvish. So I'm just gonna Thunderwave it again.
okay, roll the hit.
But I'm gonna do it as a second level spell. So I didn't roll to hit. You roll to con save.
Oh. Is it?
It's a 15.
Yeah. All right.
And then if you...
That is a 9, so fail.
Nice. So that is 3d8 this time.
8, yeah.
1, 8, 5, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's also pushed 10 feet away again.
Okay.
I just see it come back to me and I'm like, no, you don't. And I just push it back.
All right, so describe it to me.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I like blow in each hand do that, and then just shove it.
Okay. You see it, and you hear this cracking of energy and wood as you see what happens is you see this electrical energy almost seem to go and surround her. It's almost like static electricity. It almost seems to crackle in your eyes as well and just crackle with your fingers and push. And you see on the other side as well, you see all of a sudden like the splintering of wood as it almost seems as though the tree is being split and from the inside and just bursts, and behind you just see Tam standing there.
And all Tam sees is Ren going like this, going like, no.
What? I killed it. Why are you crying?
Okay, so now it's the shrub's turn.
Oh, got
They got
still got those.
So there's a beat of absolute silence as you just hear that boom just echoing across the forest. You see the giraffes start to bleat, and you start hearing their small bleats, and they're kind of starting to freak out. And then you feel four. Well, wait.
Oh no.
Ooh. Is your AC 14?
Who? Who's AC?
Tam, is your AC 14? That's what
as far as I know. Yeah, it's 14.
Three stings around your feet as you suffer 13 points of piercing damage.
Ew.
As you look around, you see these four shrubs kind of seeming to attack you, starting to try and climb up your legs. Okay. Augie, it is now your turn.
I'm going to go up. How far away is Sam in the shrubs?
So there's like the exploded carcass of this tree. There's like a stump left, and on the other side, about 20 feet away, I'd say.
Okay.
I have a question. Since the thing that I was holding my action for, like, exploded, do I get to use my action, or is my action
Nope.
like?
Nope.
Oh.
Your action.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. I love that. Carry on.
I'm going to head over to Sam and just whack the remaining shrubs, like, with my sword.
Go for it.
Okay. That's a 10.
That hits. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, great. Where's my D8?
It doesn't like hit me, does it? Because they're all like climbing up my legs.
No. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. That's 3 plus 4, which is 7.
Okay, 7. Okay. So, yeah. You go ahead and hit, and you see the shrubs as they fall limp to the side.
Okay.
And, yeah. All
Is there
you
one
do
shrub
now,
left?
It's all the action is kind of die. Like, that was the last 4 shrubs.
Okay.
So, around you, there is just exploded wood and leaves and shrubbery, and you just hear Kate and Bernard bleeding in the background.
Okay.
What does a giraffe bleat sound like, Kate?
Sounds like a sheep.
Okay.
That's brilliant.
And the woodpecker's going ham.
Yeah, how's the woodpecker doing?
I wish.
For people, if anybody's still watching, you can look it up, but giraffes bleat. Yeah.
Love that kind of
All right. Ooh. Hold on. They do not.
Don't they sound like goats or something, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Ah.
Giraffe sounds. Here we go. Nature magazine a year ago.
Okay. So,
I'm just standing with my hands out, and then I turn around and I'm like, you have to climb.
we can talk about giraffes. We can talk about giraffes later. What are you doing?
I turn around and I'm like, you have to climb the fucking tree.
No, Pecker absolutely agrees.
This is what happens when I'm kept inside for days. I climb the tree and the tree attacks me.
Yeah.
Do we have to kill it? Look at it.
It literally murdered you almost, kind of. Look at your face, Ren.
Yeah, but that was my fault.
No, it wasn't your
What
fault.
do you
It was
mean my face. What's wrong with my face?
well, it's all cut up and oh, all right, it's all just cut up. It's fine. You look great. You look amazing.
You are hideously deformed.
Shh. He looks rugged. He's got a rugged charm, right?
No.
Okay.
I
If I
hit
go-
Nora on the side. Like, come on.
I just walk past Nora toward the tree. If I look at the tree, is it just like straight up like smoldering wood? Like a fuck you! Is it just straight up
That
like smoldering wood?
woodpecker looks up for a second and just starts. Like,
I'm just picturing this woodpecker in a tree, like, slamming it.
I said fuck you, it just like went like. Okay,
Someone
wait. So
that.
is this exploded tree? Is this just like regular wood, or is it like fleshy?
regular
Here. Oh, okay, so it's just wood.
I was like,
Is it like special wood? Can I like harvest some wood and maybe make someone make me a cool bow out of the wood?
Roll a nature check.
Oh. I have advantage on intelligence-based shit, right? Yes, I do, because I'm in the woods. Okay. All right, 15.
15. Not enough for a bow, but looking, you do have little fragments and pieces that you're able to pull off. I'd say that you could get enough for maybe like a hilt.
Cool. Okay. All right.
I'd go up to Ren and I'm like, do you want to like hold a vigil for it? Are you for the tree?
I go up to Ren and I go, do you want to like say thank you, Tam, for saving your life as you climbed a sentient tree?
I mean, thank you all. Not my best moment, I suppose. It looked like a special tree, and I didn't want to leave it alone. I didn't know that it would be a special evil tree, is all.
We've all been there. I touched some things in the Feywild I probably shouldn't have touched. Sometimes you just get called by weird Fey things, I guess. It'll happen to you as well, Nora, and then we'll be fine and we'll all be on the same level.
No, it won't. It won't. And I'm like walking back towards the giraffes in a half.
No such
Yikes.
adventure.
Yeah.
She's an indoor cat, that one.
Val's gonna go up to like Ren and like pat Ren gingerly on the shoulder and be like, sorry.
Ren's like, ow, fuck. Does anyone have like a healing potion or something?
Yes. We have
Actually,
two
wait.
more.
Question: if we short rest, does
Yeah, we
that
could do a short rest.
does that
We get
replenish
hit
HP?
back.
You could use your hit dice to gain some points back.
Remind me what the heck a hit dice is? Like what a what?
How do what?
Yes. How does hit
On
dice?
your character sheet, what's your hit dice say?
Where do I look?
Um,
I don't have your stuff. Like I have the
wait.
cheat, but like
I
it
can
should be under.
It's just
like,
blank where it says hit dice. What?
I can try and find it. I've got the
Sorry,
whatever it
I
is.
have-
never used hit dice in my life.
3d10 question mark? Yeah, I do.
I feel like it's a D8 for ranger. Let me check.
Oh, 1d10 per ranger level.
Okay, yeah. So since
Okay.
you're level 3, that means that you can roll up to 3d10, but you don't get like 3d10 per short rest. Like it resets.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Or, like it doesn't completely reset. Like you have to gain some of them back.
Right.
You can also, if we all want to do a short rest, I've got Song of Rest, so you get an extra 1d6 hit points as
Ooh.
well if I do a performance while resting.
Do we get any spell slots back? Kate, do we get any spell slots back
For
during
short rest?
Okay.
Shite. What? Like, is it evening at this point?
No, it's like it's like mid-afternoon, so like 3:30ish.
Should
Okay.
we wait on the
You
short
said
rest?
10 earlier.
Huh?
I was making a joke because you named one of the giraffes Kate. Sarcastic.
I got the joke.
Yes.
Didn't get that.
I got it.
So wait, are we short resting or not?
Some of you decide to be little shits, and
You give us the
Okay, we're short resting though, right, guys? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
might as well.
And we
Yeah.
get an additional 1d6?
Yes, 1d6.
Okay.
Cool.
How many of my hit dice am I going to use?
Wait, how
Oh,
many
wow.
can you use?
Up to 3, so up
Up-
to your level, right?
So does it reset or like each short rest I can use?
no, you can. It won't reset after like a long. Like you can do a long rest.
Okay.
Like 1 or 2 will.
Okay.
You get like half of them back.
Okay, awesome.
So like if Ren's using all 3 now, by next long rest, Ren will get 1 back. Like and continue to get 1 back until they're replenished.
Got it.
I
Okay.
used 2 of my hit dice, so I still have 1 left.
I used one of mine. And I got a 3 and a 3.
I got full
Hey,
HP again, though.
So, how long is a short rest, sorry? Half an hour? Wow.
Yeah, like an hour.
An hour.
Mhm.
Can I spend that time furiously working on my spell in the back of the car?
Yeah, how much have you got left after? So that's about. You guys could take about an hour.
I've got 2 hours left, so I'll spend an hour doing it.
Spend an hour. Okay.
Can I spend that time just sort of poking around the remains of the tree and the shrubs and just checking if there's anything else useful other than the wood?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, that's great. 4. 4.
4?
Yeah.
Looking around, you find like a couple twigs, but there's nothing more of use.
I take the twigs and I do that thing that you could do with chopsticks with your hair, because I have long hair as Ren. And I just make like a small, like half updo with a couple of twigs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, it looks nice.
Thank you.
Can I roll like another animal handling check to like try and calm Kate and Bernard down?
Can I assist her? Am I allowed to?
Sure. You guys can.
Okay. Cool. That's an
Oh,
8.
that didn't work. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. That's a 7.
We're just like slapping the giraffe.
Yeah.
Are if they were humans, they would be basically like inconsolably crying at this point. Like they just are. It made a really loud noise, and it was one after the other, like in the span of 6 seconds. So they're just absolutely terrified at this point, and they're bleeding. They're just kind of like, I don't want to embarrass myself and make a bleeding noise, but they're really freaked out, and it takes you guys the whole hour to try and get them to a place of calm.
Okay. I'm even proficient in that. I don't know how I messed up that bad.
They're not cows, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Can I, like...
Milk the giraffes.
Can't milk. Hey, can I roll to milk the giraffes? Joking.
Roll an animal handling check.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it.
Can I, like, go up to Val and just be like, so you said you were sort of drawn to the tree, yes? Is that a thing that happens with you often, like with animals, trees, nature in general?
Kind of. Not really.
So there was something about the tree in particular?
Yeah.
Have you noticed a pattern with the objects that you're drawn to? No?
Do I?
Your passive perception's 10. No, you don't.
Is it fey things, perhaps? I don't know if this tree was fey, but I did sense fey in this forest.
Val kind of just like shrugs. She doesn't really know.
Could you do me a favor? Could you, whenever you have that sensation, could you just let me know? Is that
Like
possible? All right, maybe we can keep track of what is causing that and put a finger on why this is happening.
Okay.
Because I didn't feel a pull other than my general curiosity. So there's something to keep an eye on. Very interesting. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, can I go up to Nora at some point during this rest and like kind of look over her shoulder and what you doing?
I'm working on a spell.
What kind of spell?
It's something that will stop this shit from happening again, maybe. Just.
Tell me. You can tell me.
Well, I don't want to jinx it, you know.
All right.
It's just like.
Yeah.
But that was me.
Yeah, the way that the tree split open.
Mhm.
I was just there, like pushing about. It felt quite good. I don't know if it was particularly impressive because it's not really alive, but I don't know. It was cool.
It was alive enough to nearly kill someone, so you did a good job. How do you study or anything to do that?
No, I just do it.
Okay.
It's like I have to like. Sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes I have to, just like play or think really hard about why I'm doing it, and I don't know. It's not like a academic thing like you do. It's a bit more kind of random, but I don't know. I'm really impressed by what you do. I wish I could study. I never really had the time or the opportunity, but I guess.
Well, I can help you if you want to, like.
Really?
Sure.
That'd be really nice.
Okay.
Sure, when you're not busy, I know you're working on loads of stuff at the moment, but like, yeah. Because I'm a dipshit, really. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think that was. You obviously have a talent, so well done.
Thank you. All right, I'll leave you to your stuff, and then I go off back to the drafts.
Val is gonna sit. Oh, I was gonna say Val's gonna go and sit in the cart and not like bother Nora, but like sit next to Nora And she's gonna take the wrappings that are on her hand and she's gonna like undo them and then rewrap them really quickly.
Do I notice anything?
You are really busy with your... Well, Val, do you want her to notice?
She can if she wants. That's up to her.
I would say, based on your past perception and the fact that you're really focused working on spells, you notice her kind of like shifting, but nothing really catches your attention, especially because she's doing it really fast.
Yeah.
And in a moment of clarity, you realize that she probably has them wrapped up for a reason. And in a moment of niceness, you decide, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Just a moment, though, and then you're back to your normal self. So, you guys finish up your short rest and continue on following this river until eventually it starts to get dark out, and Kate and Bernard, although they seem really tuckered out, even though you took a short rest, and you guys make camp and make a fire and can rest for the night if you wish. Standing around, you use some of the rations that Gertrude gave you. Yeah. You guys are kind of all sitting around the fire. You warm them up. They taste really good warm, actually. Almost as good as they are cold, if that's somehow even possible. It's really good food. She's a good cook. And you can choose to, if you'd like to stay up, you can. I'm going to need people for watches.
Should we all do watches? Does it need to be all of us, or can we do 2 people doing half a watch, or?
There's 3 times where you can be on watch, so I need at least 3 people.
I'll take one if anyone wants to join. I'll take the first one, I guess.
I'll take another one as well.
I'll take another one.
Oh, I don't need sleep, so I should probably take one.
You still meditate. You do
meditate. But I don't need as much time, so I can take...
Why don't me and Ren take the first one, and then you guys do the last 2?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So I'll stay up with Oggy, and then Val takes the last one by herself.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
If that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, Nora and Ren both roll perception checks.
Oh, and I get advantage.
The woodpeckers followed enough.
That's 19.
19. Okay. And Nora?
15.
Okay. So you guys sit next to each other, comforting almost. This is, although it reminds you of where you've been, what you've been doing for the past 2 years. It's just been the 2 of you, and for a moment, the rest of the party members fade away, and you fade back into the familiarity of staying up and just reflecting on the past 2 years.
Bo spontaneously starts sobbing.
It's been a while since it's just been you and I.
Is it you and I? We've got other people with us now.
They're asleep. Right now, it is just you and I. It's been a long time.
I think it's better that we have other people. I mean, we spent 2 years together, and what did we do?
Survived.
Yeah.
Something the matter?
No. No, I just, Val has these bandages on her hand.
So do I.
Yeah, I know. But you never told me, or you never showed me why. I don't need you to, but...
There's a reason that people wrap their wounds. I don't feel the need to know what's under Val's bandages. I think we all have our secrets. I know you do.
Yeah. Well, I don't ask you about yours, and I guess you don't ask about mine, and it's worked pretty well so far.
Are you happy with that?
I don't want anything to change.
Is that because you're scared or because you're happy with how it is?
Are you not scared?
Well, I'm always scared, but that's me. That's just my state of being.
Yeah.
You don't... See, this is why I left. And I'm not saying that it was the right thing to do, but this is why I left. It's because the only reason you have to be scared that I can detect is me and my presence. And I don't want to burden you with that. So, I mean, if you're keeping things from changing purely out of fear.
No, it's not that.
What is it?
I don't know. I just think you live your life a certain way, a long time. And I didn't leave your house for a really long time. And so I'm not really used to all of this. And I don't know what's going to happen next.
I think that's just life.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get that.
Maybe it's a good thing.
Maybe.
That we had to go. I know it is for me, but I'm starting to think maybe you were in a prison of your own.
That wasn't a prison, Ren. That was my home.
Were you happy being in one room all day, every day?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, I was.
Do you not want to be doing what we're doing right now?
No, it's not that. I just maybe miss it more than you do, and that's understandable.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, is it?
Okay.
I use prestidigitation, and I just sort of conjure some pretty lights, I don't know, and just sort of make them move around.
With object and tend to meditate and object perception check.
Right? Cool, 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 cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well.
Yeah. You know what? Do you guys have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
No.
Okay.
I do not.
So Augie, I need you to roll with disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's 11 now.
So you guys can do your thing in silence, or if you'd like to talk.
I'm just thinking about the day and how cool killing that tree was. And then I turned to Augie at one point and I'm like, can you hear that fucking woodpecker?
And I'm
And he's still going. Doesn't ever sleep.
Did it follow us? Is it
I think it followed us.
Cart?
Do you think we should check if it's like, oh my god, is it like gonna kill us? Is it some sort of
woodpecker?
No, but like, do you think it's shapeshift? Shapeshift, do you think it's a spy?
Well, I feel like if it was a spy, it wouldn't.
It's doing a
trying to
pretty
be that
good bad job
noisy.
of being a
Yeah.
spy.
It'd be a pretty bad spy.
Can I try and see the woodpecker?
Sure. Go for it. Roll an investigation check. Or perception, either one. No.
Natural 20.
You're joking!
I'm not even joking. I would take a
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna text this to you. You guys can continue any conversation.
Okay.
All right.
That you're having.
Wait. On what? Okay, on Snapchat or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just basically trying to see it so I can like throw a rock at it and get it to like shoo. Cool. But yeah, I turn to Augie and I'm like, I think I see it.
Well, what are you gonna do anything about it?
Wait, hang on. I don't think it's a woodpecker. It feels like it's coming from down below. It doesn't feel like it's coming from the tree. It's like coming from our leg height or our knee height.
What?
I don't know. I don't think it's a woodpecker because woodpeckers are normally in trees. I can hear it, and it's down below near our feet.
Only because you got a fucking natural 20.
So I start kind of looking around knee level in the area if I can see anything.
I point Miller. Sorry, not Miller. I point Augie to the left, and I sort of hearing that. I'm like, it feels like it's really far away, but it's definitely that way.
Oh, is the left where we came from?
No.
Or like where we're going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Should we?
Kate, does it sound like too big to be a woodpecker?
The giraffe is asleep, so you ask this, and Kate doesn't really respond.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! You're a giraffe. Oh my god! I'm really tired. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I hate you. I actually hate you.
Mm-hmm.
I turn to Augie and I'm like, I don't know whether to go and check it out.
I mean, should we wake the others and see if they want to check it out? How far does it sound exactly?
I mean, I just a guess, but 120 feet.
Oh, I have something. Hang on. Let me see how far I can go with this. Dang. Is there any way I can move
60 feet?
Can I move 60 feet towards the area and then cast Detect Good and Evil?
Sure.
Okay.
I can guide you because I've got dark vision.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. I put one of Augie's. I take Augie's hand and I'm like, it's this way.
Okay.
And we move closer to it.
Yeah. So then I cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay.
It's a red dragon.
So, no location. Okay. So instantly, you get multiple, like, kind of, it's almost like a pinging in the back of your head, and you suddenly realize that you sense 3 celestial beings. You also feel the presence of not necessarily I'd say evil. There's about 7 evil figures, 4 good figures, and
It's a crossover. It's someone else's D&D party.
one fiend.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
And one fiend?
Fuck, I should have put an alarm, guys.
Any
What?
Shit. Okay,
can
so
I
3
tell-
celestial, 7 evil, 4
Yeah.
good, and 1 fiend.
Yeah, I repeat this all back to Tam. I say, so do I know which one is making the noise or no?
No. All you know, detect good and evil just tells you if there's that in the vicinity.
Okay.
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
Oh my god, they're really close.
Yeah. I'm going to say in Celestial. Oh yeah.
Wait. Hang on. No. I say to Augie, I'm like, I think. Wait, so that's like more than 10 people. Should we go?
Yeah. That's 11 people. We should or things or figures or.
And that's more bad than good. Oh my god, I think we should go.
Like wake everyone up.
No. I think we should go back to sleep and pretend this isn't happening. Is what my first reaction is, and now I think maybe that's a bad idea. So
yeah. Also because Val's gonna be on the watch by herself when we're done.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bad. Should we try and sneak back and wake everyone up?
Yeah, that might be the best thing.
Because if it's 7 evil creatures, we're trying to find a animal trafficker.
Oh, we have giraffes.
And we have giraffes, and that's a lot of. If the 3 celestial beings and a couple of good beings are like animals, and they're like traffickers there as well, we need to hide.
Yeah.
Or get away.
Yeah, let's go wake everyone up.
Okay. We go back.
Go back. Yeah. Oh my god. Shit.
Yeah, so I go to Nora and wake her up, and
yeah, I'll wake up Val, and I'll go wake up Ren and say, "Wake up! But be quiet." Okay.
Were you here for any of that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll just tell them, guys. So. I did a quick detect good and evil about 120 feet out there, and there's 3 celestial beings, 7 evil figures,
7,
4 good figures, and 1 fiend.
I have a question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Are spell slots recovered after however much sleep we got? No? Good.
Oh,
Great.
hang on. Are they recovered for the people who have already had a rest? So, Augie and I? Because we've technically had
you haven't completed a long rest yet.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's legit.
Okay.
Wait, what about for me, since I how much sleep I need, 5 hours?
It hasn't been 5 hours. You haven't, because you took first watch, and then...
Cool. Hang on. I could use my final spell to figure out what exactly is nearby. like if it's aberrations or... But then I won't have any more spells.
If something goes wrong, then
We need
no,
Yeah. What do you think it is?
it's definitely not a fucking woodpecker.
Yeah. I mean, we got one fiend and 3 celestial beings. I speak celestial. I
I speak
say
celestial
something
as
to
well.
them.
I don't know that we want to make ourselves known. Do any of us have any sort of cloaking spells?
I mean, no, I don't. No, I have disguise self, but that's not
what I'm talking about. Do you know which direction, or is it just 60 feet generalized?
I
yeah.
I point to where Tam showed me before.
Okay.
Like that way.
I could stealth and try and find out what it is. What's happening?
Can you be really sneaky?
I can fucking try. No guarantees in a game made of dice rolls, but I have a decent chance.
What? Boy, you can't.
By myself.
That's like that's like more than 11 things out there. And
Well, if I'm very, very quiet.
You don't know that.
Well,
look, either way, we're gonna have to stay. I don't know. If they come our way, we need to know, so we need to leave. I think we need to get some information, so I think maybe Ren should go ahead.
Okay.
Because we need to know what direction they're going, otherwise.
Can anybody give me advantage on rolls? Can you inspire me for stealth?
Yes, I can inspire you.
Cool.
I think I can.
And we don't have whatever the fuck that spell is called that gives you +10 on stealth. What's that called?
Trace?
Yeah, that one. We don't have that. Fuck. Cool.
Can I ask a question? What's a fiend?
Being from hell? Question mark?
It's not great. That's something I know that.
Bad fam. It's really bad.
Oh, good.
Sorry,
Okay.
question.
Oh, great.
Did we say 3 celestial, 7 evil, 4 good, and 1 fiend? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's nice. It's 15 beings.
If there's that many things, do you think we're like... Hold on. How long have we been traveling? Have we been traveling 2 days? We like...
No, we were traveling like 1 day.
It's been, yeah.
That was our first day of travel.
Yeah.
Are you inspiring me? Am I doing
Yeah,
it?
I can. Yeah, I'll
Really quietly say.
I'll really quietly under my breath sing. Thinking about the tree that I killed earlier, I'll be like, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom, and then just sing that for a while as you walk off into the distance to not die.
Do I get an extra
Which means
dice?
you get a +6.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you get a +6 to whatever you want to roll if you roll badly.
Is it +6 or is it +1d6?
Also, yeah, +1d6. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait,
Cool.
does anyone have either holy water, powdered silver, and iron?
I have a
Wait.
silver thread.
Have you rolled stealth yet?
No.
I'm going to give you my roll, which is 19.
Can you share?
Okay.
I
Okay.
can give it to anyone else.
Okay. So that would be 26 total for my stealth.
I have.
And I could add the 1d6 just to be super fucking safe.
But you're gonna have
Okay.
to stealth back.
Yeah, maybe I should
Well-
wait for the 1d6.
Because I have a spell that's protection from good and evil, but I don't know if I have the supplies.
Keep the spells slots.
Yeah, save your spells.
Okay.
Friend, take Oscar with you, and I'll be with you, and then I can see what's happening, and I
Right.
can tell everyone else what's happening.
So with her roll of 19, it would be a 26 stealth. And I'm just...
Okay.
And
Can't believe we're
Oscar's
doing
like
this.
on your shoulder.
And I've got Oscar. And I'm just going toward where Augie pointed.
Yeah.
26. Okay.
Guess my name.
So you are able to slowly walk very, very silently, making sure, especially because this is favored terrain as well, able to very carefully make your way towards this thing. The first thing that catches your eye is you see smoke starting to drift about 120, like you walk for maybe like not even a minute before you're there, and you see smoke drifting, and you see the embers and coals beginning to die down just a little bit of orange starting to peek through the pretty much otherwise dead of night. And just make a general perception check for me, please.
One second. I think I'm proficient.
In perception, I believe so.
21.
21. You see surrounding this campfire about 7 lumps, each on sleeping rolls.
Wait, 7 what?
Lumps.
Lumps. Okay.
Can't really make out because there's like blankets covering, but 7 sleeping things. And surrounding that, there are boxes and cages just absolutely stacked on top of carts. And as you begin to sneak around, you come face to face with this. It's almost impossible to make out. You almost miss it until you realize, sneaking around, stealthing, that what you originally thought was an empty cage is filled with this black, like, mass. It's almost dark. It's pitch black to the point of it's so dark you didn't even realize that something was there. And you see 2 eyes that are just black, just glittering, looking at you. And you make out the figure of a giant stag-like creature that
I just sort of go
at you with his eyes.
And I can see this as well, right?
Okay. This wouldn't be an animal. This is the fiend, right? I'm just assuming.
This is not the fiend, no.
No? Okay. Would I know if this counts as an animal?
Yeah, this is an animal.
So it's just a black stag. Okay, what is in the other cages?
Okay. You can, looking at it, you take the time to go look in other cages. You see next to it, there's a very large cage that is covered by a tarp, and lifting up, you see a flash of almost what seems to be fire, and you close it for a second and look up, and you see, you know animals, so you see a nightmare.
This is the fiend?
Yes.
Okay.
And in a cage next to it, you find 3 unicorns.
Okay. And
there's some smaller cages as well that have some animals. There is a harpy and a griffin.
Okay.
And there is next to those, there is a box that is, it's like almost like a chest, and it is padlocked about 6 or 7 times, 6 or 7 different padlocks.
Okay. So the 3 celestial beings are the unicorns.
Mm-hmm.
The 7 evil are in the sleeping rolls, so I guess they're the bad guys.
Possibly.
The 1 fiend is the nightmare, and then we have a harpy, a griffin, the stag, and then something in a box for the 4 good, I'm assuming, in my brain. Okay. How far away are the cages from the sleeping rolls, and are all the sleeping rolls?
Feet. So basically, there's basically I'm gonna find the fact sheet or something. There's basically a fire. These are really well drawn, and there's definitely not 7, but this is what you stumbled upon. So you've got the fire, you've got the 7 sleeping bags, and then there are cages surrounding it.
And about how many feet are the cages from the sleeping bags?
About 10, 15.
10, 15 feet? So they're not right up in there, but they're pretty close.
They're pretty close.
Question: I can't cast spells through my familiar, can I?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Well, what are you thinking?
Okay, if I want
cast message though.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm like, I can't cast message whilst I'm inside my owl's brain though. No, probably not. I can't cast knock on any of the cages.
Knock? No.
Okay.
Okay. Looking at the cages, are the doors to the cages facing inward toward the sleeping bags?
Yes.
Okay. Which cage am I currently next to?
If you've circled back around, you're right next to that black stag.
Okay. Also, I've relayed all of this to Tam and Oggy and Val.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking incredibly quietly, can I just look at Oscar and say, should I come back? Or should I let out some of these animals? I do speak Celestial, so I could speak to the unicorns. And I can cast animal friendship on something. And I'm worried that if I try to come back, that's another stealth roll. So should I just?
I can't.
Your message.
I can't cast message if I'm in.
Oscar, blink once for come back. Blink twice for let some shit loose.
Oh, okay.
Oh
I
my.
look at Oscar and I go, okay. So there's a fuck ton of animals, and there's 7 sleeping smugglers. Ren doesn't know what to do. I think he should come back, but he says that he could let some of them loose. I don't know. I think that's a.
What was the mission? What was the mission? Was the mission to capture the people, the smugglers?
Yeah,
We can't.
There was one smuggler that they told us about, but there's 7, right? And we can't incapacitate 7 people on hardly any spells.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We can't do this now.
I think Ren needs to try before he leaves, which should be really soon. he should try and tell the animals that he's coming back. If he can speak Celestial, he can do animal handling. He needs to make sure, because otherwise, if he just says hello and then buggers off, then they're not going to trust them, not going to trust us if we come back for them. I don't know, but you can't communicate that, can you? Just tell him to come back, I think.
Leave a message.
Yeah, I can. Okay, I unwind my ring and I speak into the wire and I go, we can't incapacitate these people on what we have. There's too many of them. If you can speak to the animals and let them know that we are friends and that if they can help us in any way when we signal or when the time comes, just not now.
Okay. All right. So what I'd like to do is get close to the unicorns.
Okay.
And I would like to whisper in Celestial, I'm going, but I will be back with friends, pretending that was in an accent. And then...
Celestial, you're fine.
Yeah, true. There we go. Do they look like they react in any way?
They kind of...
I'll be back.
I'm whispering again in the wire. Can the unicorns... They're magical, right? Can they...
Do I know? I probably know some shit about unicorns. I know, like...
They got a big horn on their head.
Yeah. I just...
And can they help you get back safe?
Possibly. I mean... I don't know that they would help my stealth thing, but they could defend me if I let them out. Probably. I'm drawn to this stag.
One of them comes over and goes, dips its head, and has the horn poking out of the cage.
I don't know what that means. Do you want me to... What do you want me to do with your horn? What am I doing?
That's always Ren response.
That's going down for the quotes.
If I let you out, okay, how about this? If I open your door, can you just stay where you are until shit goes down?
It's not moving. Its horn is out. You see it
Is it
start
pointing
to
at something? Like, can I look?
At you. Like, its horn is out.
Is it casting a spell on me? What's happening? What? Am I missing something?
What do you do? Do you just stare at it?
What are you gesticulating about? Help. Literally what?
Wait, I'm looking through Oscar, so I bite his ear.
What?
Touch the fucking horn!
That's the fucking horn! It's like an easy go-home moment. I'm like, ah!
You feel all of a sudden, you touch the horn and the glimmer goes, and all of a sudden you feel almost as though you can slink further into the shadows. They cast Pass Without a Trace, so you get plus 10 and stuff.
Yes!
In Celestial, I say,
I love
Jesus Christ.
you a bum ass bitch. Alright, so what I would like to do is with that extra 10 stealth, I would like to very, very quietly go around to the door of their cage.
Can I cast message again?
Yep.
See what weapons they have on them.
On the bad guys?
Are we robbing
No,
this
on
guy?
fucking unicorns. Come on.
I mean, yeah, can I, they're just lumps, right? But can I see any specific weaponry around?
Roll a perception check.
Should I use my Oh wait, perception, I have advantage, I'm in the forest. Shit. Oh, it's worse.
Oh my god.
It's a big ol' 8.
8?
Yep.
Their blankets are just covering them, so you can't really make out any form of weapons, but you assume that they are armed.
I'm assuming. Okay. All right. Yeah. It would be so cool if I could have like snuck around, just like taking their swords, but like no.
You would have had to roll major stealth for that.
Yeah. Should have been a rope. Okay. I go around to the front of the unicorn's cage and I look at the lock. I'm assuming there's a lock, or is it just like latched? Okay. Can I whisper to the unicorns, you got any other mojo that will help me unlock this?
Because you're sneaking around to the front of the cages, I'm going to need you to roll another stealth check. You do have +10.
And I have inspiration.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did you use you used the inspiration?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think she did.
Okay.
No.
But it's okay. I rolled a 5, but it's +17, so it's 22. I'm trying to decide if I want to use the inspiration. I think I'm going to use the inspiration. Because fuck me. I'm scared. Ooh. I said 22, so it's 26 again. With inspiration.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Crazy.
I'm so stressed right now.
Yeah.
So... Okay. So you ask them this, and they just kind of...
No? Okay. All right. I guess I try the lock.
Okay.
Am I hearing any movement, like any shifting from the people in the sleeping bags?
Make
Like,
perception check.
do I get a sense that they're waking up? Perception. Perception. That's a 22.
No.
Okay.
You take a moment to look behind you, and you don't hear anything or see anything.
Okay. I mean, with 2 26s, I fucking hope not. Okay. I'm trying the lock on the unicorn cage.
Okay.
I figure unleashing 4 magical animals. Sorry, what?
Dex.
Shit. Would okay.
Oh, no.
7. It's a 7. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You go and you kind of very stealthily, like you rattle it, and it doesn't seem to move. It actually starts to glow. In a sense, it starts to get really orange and red, and you start to feel heat, and you quickly get away from the clock.
Okay. I mean, my spells are fucking useless here. Okay. Then I will
If
go
only
back.
you had a magic key that unlocks certain things,
gee.
you roll a 20.
Wait. Can I look at Oscar and can I say, can you go back to the group and get Tam's key for me, please?
Tam, did you tell them that you had a key?
Oh, yeah.
No, they didn't know. They didn't know. That was just me.
Oh, is
They
Nora
have no
relaying
idea.
shit? Is Nora relaying shit to them? Like, do they know that I just struggled to unlock something?
Yeah.
Would Tam perhaps...
I don't know
Saying
if I'd really remember. Like, I can roll some kind of check to see if whether I remember or like put 2 and 2 together.
Wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to just be like, oh yes, I have the key. No, that's a 7 minus 1. That's a 6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're like, as Nora's relaying this, you're like, wow, that really sucks. I wish we had something that we could use.
Great! Okay.
In your head.
Shit out of luck.
In your head. You don't have to say that out loud, but like, you're just...
cast message like, I can unlock it with magic, but I'm not very stealthy.
I just sort of shake my head at Oscar like, no.
I lean into Nora and say, wait, can you hear me if you're in... No, she's... All right, I lean into someone else and say, do you think it's weird that they don't have anybody on watch? If there are 7 people and, like, do you think there's somebody else on a watch?
Oh.
Are they all asleep? Because that's
Well,
really
you said there were 7 sleeping rolls, right? That looked full of people.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they might
Oh,
be
okay, that's fine.
dumbasses.
Yeah.
I don't know,
will
man. I don't
detect
know.
them.
They're just really bad at camping, man.
I also rolled a 22 perception, so I'm hoping that that would tell me if someone was awake.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would like to just go around to the stag's cage.
Okay.
Okay, is it just a straight up black stag? Like it's just an animal that is a black
Stag-like
stag?
creature, you said.
It's like dark. Like it's almost like it is almost. It seems as though the shadows are coalescing around it, so it almost appears to be like a stag made of shadow itself.
Looking at it, do I know, like, is this like an aberration or like...
You know, because your favorite enemy are aberrations. You know it's not an aberration.
Okay.
Roll a nature check. Or no. Roll roll an arcana check.
Do I know what it is from looking at it because the shit I read?
I rolled...
Question: do these look like? Have you seen? Anybody seen Rise of the Guardians?
Yes.
Is that exactly
Yes.
what this looks like?
Okay.
18.
With advantage because I'm in the forest and Arcana is intelligence based, I rolled a 13. And I have no modifier.
I got 18.
18?
Ooh.
13's enough. Looking at it doesn't appear to just be an ordinary animal.
Okay.
You're drawn to it in a way that you can't really describe. It almost feels like it looks like it should not be here. Almost as though it's not of this realm. The way the shadows are clinging to it, it's almost like it's a creature of just... It looks like it was born of shadow.
I'm just trying to think what language to use with it.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know what you meant by Rise of the Guardian, so I just looked it up. Yeah.
Wait. I'll look this up too. You guys are wondering why I keep like staring upward. It's because I have a monitor. I'm not just like constantly rolling
Seriously,
my eyes.
look it up. It's freaking amazing. That movie is so good. Please watch
awesome.
that movie. Side note. Also, if I'm not speaking, it's because I'm in a crowded lobby.
The Christmas thing?
Oh, like the horses?
Yeah.
Very cool.
But
Okay.
instead of horses, it's got like very large antlers.
Okay. In Elvish, fuck knows, I will say, can you understand me? Very, very quietly. Can you understand me? To the stag. Bow if you can.
It kind of just narrows its eyes and goes.
Okay.
It kind of,
You can understand me.
kind of holds its head up a bit.
All right. Lift one hoof if you can. I understand the bowing thing. I get that. I'm sorry.
Make a persuasion check.
Wait. Blah, blah, blah. 19.
You don't see any movement for a second because it's looking away, and then close to the bottom, you see something raise about an inch.
All right. Wonderful. All right. Let me look at my spells, because I do have animal friendship, but I don't know if I need it, and I have a feeling its intelligence is 4 or higher. Yo. Yeah. All right. I don't know whether to trust you, but the fact that you're in a cage tells me that you probably don't like those people over there. So, if I let you go, I'm trusting you not to hurt me or get me caught. If I open this cage, you stay in it. All right, listen, I could just walk away, all right, but I'm not going to. If I open this cage, you stay in it until combat begins. All right? Look at me. Trust me. I'm like looking straight in its eyes, and I'm just like trying to like, come on, bro.
Oscar like turns his head 360
Stares at you for a second, not moving, not doing anything. And you just hear the hoof just...
Oh, sick.
I'm going to take that as a good thing. And I'm going to attempt to unlock your cage. No guarantees. Do I roll sleight of hand?
Yep. Or not... Yeah.
Okay. Wish me heckin' luck. Oh, hell yeah! Wait, do I have... What is my modifier? Okay, 23.
You take one of the twigs from out of your hair that you used to put up earlier, and it falls.
And I would like just the
around.
image of like... This is
Laura.
And
Oh
you
my
go
God.
over and carefully use it. You take a moment to take one of your daggers. You have a dagger? Yeah. You
Daggers.
take your short sword and you sharpen it to a point. And you spend about 3 minutes fiddling with this lock until eventually you hear us like...
And then I... Now stay. Unless you can be perfectly silent. Can you be perfectly silent? Raise your hoof if yes.
You see the slight raise again, and it almost as if it were like mocking you, kind of
Okay. All right.
almost like the expression of this stag going happy.
I think maybe you should stay here anyway because, listen, I have some friends and we're going to come back. And if these folks wake up and you're gone, they're going to know that something's afoot. So, when we come back, your cage will be unlocked and you can assist us a little bit in this fight. But I don't want to let you out now, right? You're understanding me. This is a plan.
Turning its back to you, and it lays down with kind of like a hoof, and puts its head down and just kind of like just looks kind of miserable. Just
I like you. All right, I'll go back to the others. Oh wait, should I let something else out, or should I just take what I have and go? Should probably just go. I'm going.
okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Because you rolled 26, I'll let you continue to go.
Cool.
And you make it back to your friends.
That's amazing. You spoke to that thing. What do we do? What do we do?
That was so cool.
Okay. We
need a fucking plan, is what we need.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should we attempt to finish our sleep and get our... this accent is everywhere. And get our spells back, or...
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Do you think we should...
All right, Governor.
I mean, we should definitely hide the giraffes.
Listen, something that I can do is I can cast alarms around us so that if, or perhaps even just between us and them, so that if they...
Can I do another general perception check just to check that we're all okay?
Okay. Go for it.
Being paranoid. Well, that was a 2.
2? Looking around, everyone in the party seems to be there.
Yep.
Okay, listen. I can put an alarm spell between them and us, and we can try just finishing our sleep. It's possible that they won't bother us if they think we're just.
Right.
What?
And they are very close by, and we have 2 giraffes. That's not like.
Listen, did you see what they had? I don't think they care about giraffes. They have a fucking nightmare. Do you think they care about giraffes?
Could we? I've got an idea. Could we pretend when we wake up? Could we go over to their camp, pretend to want to sell the giraffes, and then but then have them lead us to where they're going, so we can.
You mean pretend to happen upon them?
Yeah, be like, here's some giraffes we want to sell. I don't know. I just think. I think if we were going to attack them, we've got to do it. We should do it right now while they're asleep, or we need to wait it out.
I don't want to wait. I left a friend behind. I want to do it either after some of us. That was I don't even know what that accent was. After some of us have slept and regained our spell slots.
How much longer do we need to sleep, Kate, to get our slots back?
You are in the middle of the second, so you have. It's about 2 a.m. at this point.
Okay.
So we'd need another 5 hours of sleep or something.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to get an early start, then they might already be awake by the time that we wake up, and they might be gone. And they'll see that the cage is open for the one that you.
Well,
unlocked,
I left it
so they're gonna know
it's unlocked. I left it.
They'll check for the locks, man.
Okay. All right. Should we just go? Should we just do it now?
I don't have any spells, Ren, because you climbed a fucking tree.
I have 1 spell.
I have quite a few.
I think I have all my spells. Oh. I do. I have all my spells. Because I have used it. Produce flame is.
I can't really hear.
Sorry. I have all my spells because I used a cantrip for the so I have all my spells.
One thing I can use, and I don't know if it'll work, but that's all I've got.
Do we have anything that we could use to set traps so that as soon as they awake, they take damage?
I don't know. Let me check. I don't think so, but I'll double check.
I feel like that's a druid thing. Do you have any I don't know, a nice little thorny pile of thorns they can step into or some shit?
I don't think I can do that. I can use
snare.
Could I use mold earth on that?
I don't know how stealthy that'll be because you're scooping, right, with mold earth.
That's true.
It also only affects 5 feet.
Yeah, so you could dig one of them in a grave, basically. But
Ren, did you get a sense of how big the humanoids were, the people sleeping?
Did I get a sense of how big the people sleeping were, Kate? Is humanoid sized?
They look about all the same size.
Person sized though?
Yeah.
Human-y? Okay.
Okay.
I tell that to Tam.
All right.
There are 5 of us.
We don't know. Yeah.
There are 5 of us plus a badass shadowy stag. And if we can get the unicorns out.
We all have to get up there without waking them, which means we all have to be quiet as shit. And I have a cloak, and that's about it.
The cloak is pretty badass, though.
I know, and I'm not. That's a very nice cloak. Thank you.
No, I'm not saying that. You literally have.
But maybe. Okay, maybe this is stupid. You and I.
Yes.
Sneak up.
Do I still have Pass Without a Trace on me from the unicorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually
Ooh. What? Half an hour?
An hour.
An hour, okay.
Okay, you and I we go up and we take down as many as we can until, with this, your friend. And then at that point, the others won't need to be stealthy and they can just...
Ooh, I have a question. Do you have a spell that allows you to unlock things, or does anyone have something?
Yes.
Can I roll a do I remember this check?
Wait, Nora, you said yes? Is that what
I
unlock
do,
is?
but if I use that, I won't be able to use anything else.
I think it's worth letting... Nora, I think it's worth letting 3 unicorns out to fight with us.
I have 2 spell slots. Yes, I do. Yeah, let's do that.
So can we all right, our plan is you and I stealth over. I can help you with your stealth because we average out the rolls and that's how D&D works. And you use knock to unleash the unicorns, and we just fucking wail away at these motherfuckers and hope for the best. That's our plan. I can shoot them endlessly. I have many arrows.
I really don't want to be killing people tonight.
Well, I'm not sure we're going to have a choice. And they're evil. We know they're evil. We do.
If this
showed up as evil.
goes south.
What?
Yeah. But it goes south. I have a sleep spell. With a range of either it says 90 feet / 20 feet.
I have that too.
Maybe it's a radius of 20 feet.
Oh my god, do we make the
range of 90, radius of 20?
How many people can that?
We roll 5d8 to see how many hit points of creatures we can affect.
5d8?
Nora, do you have sleep?
Yeah.
Maybe we should
Oh my god, yeah.
sleep them.
But if
I
they're
already lost
already asleep,
That's enough time for us to
We
unlock
can't
all the
do
cages
anything.
and shit. Right?
But the
could-
spell ends if you hurt them.
No, but we're
okay,
not
listen,
gonna
listen.
hurt them.
We cast sleep. Just pretend this is an accent. I can't fucking do it. So we cast sleep on them. And we unlock all the cages except for maybe like the harpy, because fuck that. And then we sort of just go like, and go with all the animals. And you and I feel like we have a chance then. And then the others rush as soon as shit goes down.
The problem with that is then we've got 7 angry people chasing us for a while.
Yeah, but then we
can we
have
put
5 of
them
us.
in the cages?
The animals. It was to stop these people.
Can we put the people in the cages if they're asleep?
What was that, Nora?
That is such a good idea.
I think, yeah, like, if we can lock the cage, if we don't, like, break the locks.
Depending on how big they are, I can carry them in.
I can only unlock 1 cage.
We'd unlock the unicorn one, I think, because that had 3 unicorns in it, so it's probably big enough to fit a few people.
Yeah.
And there's a trunk with about 6 locks on it.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye, Maddie.
What's the actual details of the sleep spell? Like how long?
1 minute.
Okay, so I have to roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points each spell can affect.
Mm-hmm.
So we're casting sleep on sleeping people.
No, well, we have to wait until they're awake to do it.
Do we?
Your AC.
No.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh my god, no.
But it might not affect
Sure.
all of them.
Wait.
What is your AC?
Yeah. But
Me.
what if we both
Yes,
cast
what is
it?
your AC?
Shit. And it's 12.
Mine's 18.
Nora, you feel a stinging in your calf as all of a sudden you drop to the ground and see an arrow sprouting from your calf. And with
Right.
that, we're going to end that session there. So thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate
Oh my god.
Maybe someday we'll have a plan that works.
We were doing so well, you
This is
guys.
a good plan. Like it's not a bad plan at all.
We just waited too
We
long
just
to
didn't
do
get to
it.
execute it.
The only issue is someone rolled a nat 20 on stealth. So
But cool, we'll just it's fine. It's fine.
So, did
It's
they
absolutely
hear
fine.
like me stealthing away? Like, how did they know?
I knew there was someone on watch. Fucking hell. Oh, not even someone on watch. Someone woke up.
Heck.
So angry.
What?
Anyway.
Why'd they hit me?
Wait, Maddie, did you miss that?
Wait,
Yeah.
guys, should we say goodbye to our viewers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank you guys so much. We will try to be back, hope maybe at a normal time. I don't know. We'll see. What is our schedule? It's
Good
whenever.
question.
Whenever we're over.
It would be great if we could do it this weekend. Is the sentiment.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
All right.
All right.
All right. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.